Okay, serious time. Do you sometimes get sucked in by the massive machine that is Colourpop? I mean, they release constantly. They've got new stuff, and it's so cute. And the packaging's fun. The colors are pretty. And oh my gosh, the prices. We all know they're great, and then they do sales too. Well, sometimes a girl just can't help herself, or a guy, whichever. But then you end up with all this product, and what are you gonna do with it? You can become overloaded with Colourpop. There's a fabulous woman here on YouTube named Misty, who along with her friend Danny, came up with a plan to help us find our way out from under our mountains of Colourpop. All that information is going to be listed below, but the basic idea of what she came up with is ColourPan. So this, I love this because this is kind of right up my alley, is a project that starts on January 18th, so I'm only a little bit late this time, is going to update on the 18th of the month, and then is going to end January 17th, 2023. Now, this is a rolling style project. You can pick 3 to 6 products, and you can pick from any of the Colourpop lines. So it can be just regular Colourpop, it can be their Soul line, it can be their Fourth Ray line, whatever you prefer, whatever you've got in your collection that you want to try and use up. You can do it with your own goals, you can do it at your own pace, and you really kind of can't get any easier than this. So let's talk about all of the things that I managed to accumulate that I really need to start working on before they all go bad. Oh wait, I told you in my last video that I would tell you what was on my face. It's Colourpop. We're gonna get to that, but I think it's probably better if we start with the things that I'm gonna do for this project. Oh, and don't forget, by the way, I'm gonna have Misty's information linked down below, and there's a sign up. So she's keeping track of all of this stuff for us, which was amazing to me because that's a lot of work and I don't want to do that. But you can just go over to her channel, which you can click through from my description box, sign up, and then just use the hashtag ColourPan on both your YouTube and your Instagrams if you want to do it that way. And she's trying to keep up with everybody who's trying to do this project. So kudos to her because that's a lot of stuff. All right, so as we go along, I'll tell you what I'm actually wearing because most of it's in this project for me. So start out with, well, okay, the base stuff is a whole vat of voodoo that nobody really cares about. And I'm super pale, so most of you probably wouldn't want to know anyway. But for the color stuff, starting with my lips, I have this one and only lippy pencil in Oh Snap. And I did take the cap off and weigh it. It came up at 5.9 grams, and I wrote it out on a sheet of paper and measured it so we can keep track of it that way too. It's not anything real exciting, but I mean, I am keeping track. My goal is to finish this thing. It's not really a great color for me. It should be pink, but it comes out a little bit muddy, I guess. So I don't love it, and I need to use it before it just dries up and is worthless. So that's the first thing that I'm going to be working on. And then I got into some of the Super Shocks, and I thought it was a good idea because they're so awesome and everybody loves them. But I'm kind of having a rough time with them. I have 2 of the blushes, and I'm actually wearing both of them today, which I don't know if you can see through all the hair there, but I have Prenup and Birthday Suit. I weighed them both out, and I'm counting this as kind of one thing because I use them together. So Birthday Suit weighs 28.5 grams and Prenup weighs 29 grams. They're about dead even at this point. My goal is to hit pan. I really have never done a ton of Colourpop individual stuff, so I've never hit pan on anything because this is kind of what I have from them. So if I can actually hit pan without losing my mind, I might even try and finish these. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. But that does bring me to the next item, which is the highlighter that goes with this. And this is Smoke and Whistles. I would swatch these, but honestly, they don't really show up. It's probably easier to see it on my face than it would be on my hand. So glorious highlighter, absolutely beautiful, a little bit crumbly, but it's a it's a super shock, so it's that kind of creamy formula. This is also 28 grams. I must have gotten all this stuff at the same time or something. And so once again, I want to hit pan. I want to see that lovely little round nub that everybody seems to find in these super shocks, because I've never done it. So if I can hit pan without destroying the thing completely, I might even finish this. I don't know. These things last a while. A year might not be enough for me because I already have another project, and there might be more coming up. Just saying, you might want to check on that later on. So let's get into the lips. Today, I, with the lippy pencil, did this Velvet Luxe liquid lipstick, and this one is in Fatale, and it weighs 33 grams, but I have another, because I don't buy one, I buy two. If you think you like something, you buy multiples, right? Doesn't everybody do that? This one is Aubergine, something like that. I don't speak French. Sometimes I can't even speak English, and that's my only language that I'm actually supposed to be proficient at. But this one is 32.8 grams. So my goal with these is to finish them or use them until they go bad, because they're liquid lipstick, so they're not going to stick around forever. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So why not? We'll throw those in there too. But because I'm not super fond of matte, as I explained before, and I don't want anything that actually dries me out and makes me look older than I already do, I also ended up in the same line with this Luxe Lip Gloss, which is in Panache. Fabulous name. Love it. Love the color. Nice formula. I'm not super tacky or anything. My hair isn't all sticking into it, so that's on the plus side. But I'm not someone who does a ton of gloss unless I'm trying to do it over matte. So I kind of figured we're going to throw those three in together, and hopefully I can use this up over those other two lip products. So the goal is to finish this one too. The weight on that was 32.3 grams, if I didn't tell you, because honestly, I don't always listen to myself when I'm talking. Now, I do have a small problem with the Super Shock eyeshadows. I keep getting them. And somehow, I managed to get two of the same one from the Disney Princess line collection, whatever it is, called I See the Light. And they're gorgeous in the pan. I mean, well, mine's a little bit of a mess because it kind of came destroyed, but the color is beautiful. Problem is there's not really a base to it, so it's kind of only good as a topper. So we got to get to pan on this, because I've got another one, which actually isn't in much better shape. They both came in broken, and I don't even know how I ordered two in the same order. I have no idea what I was doing. I was in a Colourpop frenzy, apparently. This one is at 18.5 grams. We're going to get through this baby. I think. I'm hoping. We're going to find a pan in it. No matter what. We're going to do that. So, got that on the eyelids today for a little extra sparkle. Now, I do have a couple other Colourpop things that I'm wearing that aren't in the project, but I did tell you that I would tell you what was on my face. So, in addition to all the fun stuff that I've already told you, I'm wearing both of the blushes, the highlighter, the lip liner, one of the liquid lips, the lip gloss. I actually have a favorite, which I do use and don't need to worry about getting into a project to hit pan on, because this baby is gorgeous. And this is, what is this? This is Ice Dream, and that's what's in the inner corner, and it is a great sparkle. It's got these gorgeous reflex. Absolutely love it, especially with my blues and my purples. Beautiful, beautiful thing. To match it out, I thought, well, I'm doing a Colourpop video. I've got palettes. I might as well use them too. So we've got the new of quartz, because I'm the cool tone girl. So you know I got drawn into this. I mean, come on. This just kind of is up my alley. Had to have that. So I thought, well, this is a good video to use it. And then I have some of those 5 pans too. So this is a more. And I thought, well, gray and pink look nice together. At least everyone in the 50s thought so. So that's what we're going to do. So that's what we did today, along with the Super Shock that I already mentioned. As for the other stuff, none of it's Colourpop. But if you want to know, I have this Sephora eyeliner, which is very sweet. And I am old-fashioned in a lot of ways, and just because of having all those under eye lines, I mean, the baggies are bad, and at certain angles you really see them. But I actually use this under my lashes and in my waterline, just trying to not make sure, or to make sure that I didn't look like I was giving myself pink eye. But it seemed to work out, so I thought, we'll throw it both places. It's a fun one. Then, I am a gigantic fan of the original, the one, the only, the Lancome Cils Booster. To me, it is the best primer that there is for mascara. I don't like the knockoffs, the other brands, the imitations, the whatevers. That's kind of my ride or die. And then I'm testing out a Selena Gomez Rare Beauty trial size of her mascara, which is pretty fun. But I also threw in some Definicils because that's my waterproof, and it's been a long time running favorite. And why not use more than one mascara, right? I mean, I can't be the only person on YouTube that does that. I've heard other people do it, so I'm sure they did. And even though I do have my brows microbladed, there's a little bit of fading. And I'm getting really super white and gray everywhere. So I do have brow in today, even though I hate doing brows. So I have the Benefit Gimme Brow in just to make sure that I actually have eyebrows. I've got them. You just can't always see all parts of them. But what can you do? So what I need you to do for me is I need you to go check out this fabulous woman, Misty. She's a blast. She is sweet. She's funny. And I just like her. I get good vibes from her. So go check out her channel. Pull out some of your Colourpop stuff. Sign up with her. What's it gonna hurt? I mean, at least you'll use some product, right? That's what you bought it for. You might as well use it. And like I said, it's a rolling style pan. You can set your own goals. She's not here to like overlord on us. She lets us decide. Roll things in, roll things out. Update, 18th of the month. So not the 1st, so you got some time. I might still be late because I always am, but I'm gonna try and be on time. And when you do this, don't forget to hashtag ColourPan. Don't Colourpop. Well, you mean you can Colourpop too, but ColourPan, because then we'll hopefully all be in the same place and we can watch each other's stuff and keep track of each other and encourage each other. Because, like I said, I've never gotten the pan, and I'm gonna need all the encouragement I can get. All right, so that is it for me for today. But there's probably going to be more, like I said. There might be another panning project or two. It seems to be my new jam. So I'll just see you next time. Bye.